Pilipinas. Pilipinas, Pilipinas. Pilipinas, Pilipinas. Pilipinas, Pilipinas. Pilipinas, Pilipinas. Pilipinas, Pilipinas. International Eco Tourism Travel Mart! Kulang ang sigaw ninyo, minsan pa.
One more time.
Oh, hindi na bale, meron pa. Okay, this time, a dance number that puts together styles from many parts of the Philippines. And in our way of thinking, dance is music heard, no, seen, even as music is dance heard. Get it? Think about that for a while. 5, 6, 7, and... The gongs of the South encounters the gongs of the North. Go! for the merriness of your company.
Thank you very much.
Hey, hold on.
Kontragapi.
We haven't finished. There's one more number.
Okay.
Okay, you said 30 minutes, or somebody said so. We just want to fulfill
Okay.
our part of the contract, you know. Anyway, this one is derived from the Ati-Ati dance of Kalibo clan, but we call this Ati-Ati Hansa. No. We will call it Ati-Ati Hansa Silang Cavite.
Thank you very much, Kontragapi, finally. Thank you very much for your presence here, all the way from University of the Philippines. A big round of applause, please. Thank you. Maraming salamat. And now we go to the program proper. Let's all stand for the invocation, followed by the Philippine National Anthem.
Let us bow our heads and put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today. May you bestow your guidance and blessings so that we can enjoy and appreciate its significance in our lives. Bless everyone who present here today, that each one of us may be able to share our knowledge, understanding, and wisdom for your glory and honor. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We all ask of this in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you. Let's all be seated. Good evening once again. Before we start the final ceremonies, we would like to acknowledge the presence and appreciate very much her presence, taking out her precious time on a Saturday at that, no less than the COO, Chief Operating Officer of the Tourism Promotions Board. Let's give a big round of applause to our COO, Marga Nograles. Thank you very much. As you know, the Tourism Promotions Board was also our dinner host the other night for that sumptuous dinner. Thank you very much for your presence, COO Nograles. And also, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of our other distinguished officials from the Tourism Promotions Board, Mr. Arnold Gonzalez, and of course, our ever very active and advocate also of sustainable tourism, the leaders of our sustainability advocacy, Undersecretary Rica Bueno. Yeah, because I know her from since 2011 when she sponsored our very first environmental forum. Remember the history we made there in Negros Occidental? Yeah, we went a long way back. That was history, right? That's why I say that she is my sustainability staunch advocate as well from the Department of Tourism. And of course, our Undersecretary also, and ever active, always present every day here, Undersecretary Berna Buensuceso. And thank you very much, Department of Tourism, for being the presenter of this first ever International Ecotourism Travel Mart. We would not also forget our regional director from Erie. Is he around? And also our international participants. Please stand up. You've stayed all the 4 days here. Please stand up, all our international participants. This is history in the making. We would like to see you again in the Philippines, and of course, you have our support. Thank you very much. We'd also like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Oscar Barrera from PhilExport. Thank you very much, sir. Now, without further ado, we would like to welcome, for opening remarks, Dr. Arvin Diezmos, the Director of Biodiversity Information Management, our host for tonight's dinner of the ASEAN Center for Biodiversity. A big hand to Dr. Arvin Diezmos.
Thank you, Ms. Susan. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Department of Tourism, USEC, Verna Bensuceso, COO, Ms. Marga Nograles, Mr. Arnel Gonzalez, USEC Rica Buena, Dr. Mina Gabor, ISST Chair and President, and of course the Asian Ecotourism Network, AEN, Chair Mr. Masaru Takayama, esteemed guests, awardees, colleagues, and friends, and I wish to also mention the talented men and women of Himig, Batingao, and Contragapi. Good evening, everyone. In behalf of our Executive Director, Dr. Teresa Mondito Lim, let me deliver this speech for you. The past 4 days have been very productive. Thank you for the active participation of everyone. And tonight, we have one of the most awaited highlights of the IETM, the awarding of the Asian Ecotourism Network, the International Ecotourism Awards for 2023. The ASEAN Center for Biodiversity is very glad to witness and support the recognition of these institutions that champion sustainable and effective ecotourism from all over the world. The ASEAN Center for Biodiversity believes that adopting nature-based solutions is key to achieving a sustainable future. We are one with the AEN in recognizing that there should be a nature-culture balance in infrastructural design, innovation, and management while addressing today's sustainable development challenge. We also believe that giving credit to real-life examples of good ecotourism practices is necessary to encourage replication and adaptation of such, not just within Asia, but also at a global scale. Being part of this undertaking will substantiate our efforts in mainstreaming biodiversity in the tourism sector. The ASEAN Center for Biodiversity is open to the possibility of working with the key players in the tourism industry who will be recognized tonight in any collaborative effort to promote responsible, sustainable, and nature-positive tourism within and beyond the ASEAN region. Aside from the tourism sector, we have also been expanding our portfolio of partners from the private sector to ensure that biodiversity considerations are integrated into commercial and development processes. We also believe in the whole of society approach to achieve global and regional biodiversity targets. Thus, we likewise promote multi-sectoral cooperation in our conservation initiatives in the region. With that being said, we also welcome partnerships with non-governmental organizations and local communities that will be recognized in this groundbreaking event. In closing, we extend our sincerest congratulations to the awardees, and may we all continue working together towards a common goal, striking the balance between economic development and sustainability through nature-based and responsible tourism. And allow me to mention here my hardworking colleagues from the ASEAN Center by Diversity. They're sitting on that table. A special mention to the gentle ladies, Jonah, Pam, Pamela, MM, Belle, Angie, and of course, Martin, 3rd, Marlon, and Zaldi. So let us all give them a warm applause, please. Thank you. And again, on behalf of Executive Director Dr. Mondita Lim, may you all have a wonderful evening. And please enjoy the dinner inspired by ASEAN cuisines that we have prepared for everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Arvin Diezmos. And yes, we will enjoy the dinner shortly, and in fact, it's being served right now, so that we will also enjoy and partake with the delicious dinner in a few minutes. But in the meantime, because we're really going into the height or the culmination of this 4-day travel mart, we would like to have a brief overview of the International Ecotourism Awards. And I'd like to call on stage our AEN, Asian Ecotourism Network Chair, Masaru Takayama, to give a brief overview of the awards. And we hope to see more nominees from all the Asian countries and international, also international, because this is open to international countries as well, other countries from all over the world. So, Masaru, the stage is yours.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I hope you're enjoying as much as I'm enjoying. It has been very exciting days. Talking just on ecotourism, this is incredible. I have to say that a lot of us who came from abroad, particularly, we're sharing practices and experiences, trial and errors we have experienced. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. But we all know that nature belongs to us, of course, but the nature actually belongs to our next generations. So I quoted that the nature is something that we borrow from our next generations. That's something how you should be thinking when you have any activities in the nature. You need to educate, you need to understand why you're here, why you're existing at this very moment. The water that you're drinking, or any chips that you may be crunching, all these are the blessing of Earth. The Earth has been taking care of us very nicely, so that we can drive in a car to your workplace, we can travel abroad, we can come to the Philippines, and we can share experiences at IETM. So we're very thankful for everybody who has supported to date. And tonight is very special because of this award. AEN seems to be very young because we are only 6 years running, based in Bangkok. But we are 21 countries network under the same language of ecotourism, which is a responsible tourism to natural areas that improves the environment, but at the same time improves the welfare of the local communities through education and interpretation. So tonight, this is the very first time that AEN is offering these awards. And we have divided into 10 categories. In fact, some of us were actually in Spain, in Sevilla, last year. On the side event, as a side event of the Global Sustainable Tourism Council's conference, we were able to announce the finalists of these 10 categories. Since then, we have scrutinized and selected the very best among the applicants that we have received. And tonight we would like to showcase who have actually won the awards. This is broken up into 10 categories. First will be the destination governance. Second is sustainable building. Third is community benefit. Fourth is climate action. 5 is biodiversity conservation. 6 is waste management. 7, ecotourism promotion. 8, environment leadership. And 9, innovative ecotourism. And number 10 is community champion. So without further ado, we'd like to begin this award program now. And I'd like to call upon our board members, one from Myanmar, Ms. Kiki, and also Sorinara from Laos. So we'll be reading out who are the winners. And may I also ask for Undersecretary Bernard Winstetzel to help us give the award to the recipients. Can we have the honor? And now Ms. Kiki will take over my part, so I can actually announce the winners.
Yeah. Good evening, Mabuhay, Minglaba. This evening, we're going to have the nomination now, the awards given out. I'm Chichi A from, I'm in Myanmar, and thank you. The category 1 is the, let me read out the description of category 1, which is destination governance. I understand. Involvement of stakeholders in decision-making process. So the awardee is for destinations. And the criteria references GSTCD A1, destination management responsibility, governance between public and private sector. So may I call upon AEN Chair Masaru Takayama and Undersecretary Berna Buenza Seso to give out the award. Yes.
Okay, the very first category is destination governance. And this goes to Northeast and Inland Coast National Scenic Area Administration, Taiwan. Please come to the stage. Now we take the photo together.
Congratulations. Let's give a big round of applause. Please.
The second category is sustainable building, and this is sustainable and local materials used, also involving local and sustainable practices, and the award is for the accommodations. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, this category goes to Scout Rainforest Lodge, Malaysia. Please come to the front.
A big round of applause to Scout Rainforest Lodge from Malaysia. Represented here by their CEO, Albert Teo.
Okay. Yeah. Category 3 is community benefit and capacity building training, education, other types of contributions to community. And this is the destination public sector only. And the criteria references GSTC DB4, support for community. training, ecotourism, business building, connecting with industry for product sales or employment, etc. Thank you.
Okay, actually, this is a very special one, community benefit. And the winner goes to Fenan Eco Lodge, but this is in Jordan. So he's not here, so I would like to have Kazu from Japan receives on their behalf, because I'm going to Jordan in June and give it to them.
So Kazu and I, in behalf of Jordan, receiving the award.
The next is category 4, is on climate action, low carbon, carbon zero, maximizing renewable energy use, eco-friendly transport. So this is the criteria, GSTC DA10, which is on the climate change adaptation. And yeah.
Very good. Climate action. We all need to be thinking about climate change. We're talking about fossil fuels, but what you're eating, please don't leave the food out, because all this food needs to be processed and recycled back and need to be burned, and all that requires indirect fossil fuel consumption. Even the plastic that we use, everything is so related. So this category actually goes again to Fenan Eco Lodge Jordan. Too bad they're not here, but congratulations to Fenan Eco Lodge. Climate action. Yes, you get 2 photos. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. Category 5 is on the biodiversity conservation, and it is aquatic biodiversity conservation, and we are following the criteria reference of GSTC D1 on the protection of sensitive environments.
Thank you very much. We have these categories made available for accommodation and destinations as well as NGOs. Not every category we have selected, but this category, biodiversity conservation, we have selected 3 winners of each entries. So first, we have from the Philippines, 10 Knot Group.
Congratulations, 10 knots.
And also, we have from South Korea, Ulsan Metropolitan City.
Congratulations, Ulsan, South Korea. But first,
And for NGO, we have another one.
First, let's
Yes,
give
yes, yes.
let's give the stage first to the group of 10 knots. Hello, 10 knots from the Philippines. Of course. As you can see, they're all wearing their recycled outfits. This is now what you call the high fashion, eco-high fashion, rustic chic. Congratulations. And now, Ulsan. Ulsan Metropolitan City, South Korea. Congratulations. You came all the way from South Korea just to receive this award.
And again, we have from NGO category, it's another South Korea Taiwan River Ecotourism Association. Are you here? Oh,
Okay.
here again. Okay,
So,
very
we
nice.
received on behalf of the NGO.
waste management, which is the plastic, food waste management, zero waste management. More ambitious achievement is required. And the awardees is on destinations, including communities, as well as accommodation. And we have the GSTC criteria reference.
I'm sorry for our side. And please wait for us because you have a minute or two to talk about what you have been doing. So bear with us. The West Management category. Oh, again, Philippines, Leo Tourism Estate. Please.
Congratulations from the Philippines again. We have our eco-tourism, eco-solid waste management champions.
Coming next is Category 7, Ecotourism Promotion. And this is responsible materials using sustainable delivery mode and responsible promotional video, brochure, website, stakeholder consultation in developing promotional contents. So the awardee is for both destinations and accommodation. Criteria reference to GSTC DA7 and AESA 1.1, 1.12, sorry.
Thank you, Chichi, for that. Those are the criteria numbers for the standards we use. Okay, the winner goes to Japan National Tourism Organization.
Congratulations, JNTO. All the way from Japan, receiving the award.
Okay, we have another ecotourism promotion category, Philippines 10 Knots Group. Wow, you're triple winner. Wow, what's going on here?
10 Knots Group seem to be the runaway winner for tonight.
Congratulations, congratulations. Very good, thank you. Oh, they must be doing really well. Yes.
Next is Category 8, Environment Leadership. Description, supporting conservation, restoration of ecotourism resources, focusing on natural resources. So the awardee would be NGOs, and the criteria reference is D1B, D10C, and which is the conservation activities, training on conservation through engaging with communities, visitors, and tourism industry.
Thank you, Chichi. So this environment leadership categories first, we have two winners. One goes to Taiwan Ecotourism Association. Please come to the stage.
Congratulations, Taiwan Ecotourism Association, the host of our 2019 Asian Ecotourism Network General Membership Meeting, all the way from Taipei, Taiwan.
Another winner goes to South Korea Jeju Ecotourism Association.
Congratulations, all the way from Jeju Island.
Wow, look at her, very nice.
안녕하세요.
innovative ecotourism. And this would be for ecotourism practices reflecting innovation in design, facility, tour, interpretation, etc., the wow factor. And the awardee is no specific targets. It's open to all stakeholders. Criteria reference is GSTC-D, A4 within brackets C, and B3 within brackets A, and AESA 6.5-4, 6.5-5.
Yeah, these numbers are difficult even for us. The innovative ecotourism categories, we have two winners. One goes to Taiwan Tocheng Leisure Hotel. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Taiwan.
And another award already goes to, oh, this is again from South Korea, Wando County, and oh, this is a difficult one. Gudilianon Conservation Council. I hope that it's close enough.
Congratulations. Another winner from Korea, South Korea.
They're so nice we met in Spain last time because they're
Thank you all the way
final.
from South Korea to receive this award. Congratulations.
Right. This is category 10, community champion. Wow. So it's community-led activities including business development, management, or community-led initiatives for environmental conservation, which is recognizing collaborative community activities. And the awardee goes to the communities and destinations. The criteria reference is GSTC-D, B2 within brackets C, and B3 within brackets C, and strong community, it's okay, leadership at conservation, product development, and
Thank you, Chichi. So we have evidences. That's what we are trying to say here. We are referring to the standards, yes. So this category, goes again to South Korea, Wando County, and Gudilianon Conservation Council. Yes? Again, double winner. Wow. And on behalf of AEN, I need to apologize because we have skipped one winner from climate action category. Actually, this is double winner, that's why. This goes again to South Korea, Ulsan Metropolitan City. Please come forward.
Climate action. Ulsan is
I'm sure he
another
doesn't
winner
that
for
having
tonight.
two winning. Now, since that we have all the winners on the stage, and of course we have a group photo, but also we would like to get about a 1-minute pitch. Why are you so involved in ecotourism? What makes you eco-warriors that are distinguished in Asia Pacific? This is, for us, it's very, really nice. And I never told you, but it's actually my birthday today. And this is the very best gift, best gift for me, that I'm surrounded by the eco-warriors, eco-champions of this region, Asia Pacific. So I'd like to pass on the microphones Could I start from this side? Just
1 minute.
yeah, just 1 minute. Yeah, and say why you're involved in this. Please.
Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so happy to get the award. And we do a lot of work hard and to promote our area and about Total Island. So and finally, I want to say welcome to Taiwan. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Kang, for coming all the way from Taiwan on the Turtle Island. And of course, our old mentor, no, I shouldn't say old, always been mentor for me, Albert. Yeah. Please.
Oh. Oh.
One of those collections, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay. I have been ecotourism for 33 years. I did not know that it has grown, also becoming more and more my calling. I tell you why I have been a champion for that, because business is not business. If you make profit and you don't help the community and the environment, you have not completed your assignment on earth. And why is that? Because through your involvement in ecotourism, my involvement, I have seen wildlife coming back to my business, my lodge in the jungle in Borneo. So ecotourism is good business. Really, it's good business. Thank you.
Thank you, Albert. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Albertio.
Okay, so Ulsan.
Ulsan.
Okay, you're speaking on their behalf?
Yeah.
Okay.
On behalf of Ulsan Metropolitan City and then Taiwan Ecotourism Association, I am here to deliver their message. On behalf of Ulsan Metropolitan City, that's the notorious for industrial city, but now it's become a really eco-friendly urban area, and then that showed that Ulsan actually have shown the very developed city also can protect environment, and that they can engage stakeholders. So through education and ecotourism, actually they deliver urban ecotourism to the citizen, and then they can join the conservation effort. Instead of have a big apartments or commercial buildings, they decided to keep their beautiful river and then bamboo forest. So the Ulsan city really become a showcase in Korea. And unfortunately, the Secretary General of Ulsan Taehwa River Ecotourism Association, he really made the effort to apply for these awards, and he loved to come here. But 2 weeks ago, he suddenly died, passed away, so he couldn't attend this event. He really passionated towards ecotourism through climate change action, engagement of local people. But unfortunately, I'm here for himself. So. But he's in the heaven, but I'm sure he's smiling, looking at what we are doing now. So it's all awards is to him. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Very touched. Kazu-san? No, just hold. I know you don't know about Jordan. Actually, I have been to this Eco Lodge, and I'm going to briefly explain about what they do. I know they've won the climate action because they're 100% independently, remotely off-grid. They entirely make their solar energy dependent, and all the lighting that they have is actually capped. Yeah, so that's one of those categories. And for community benefit category, from day one, when they're conceptualizing in a desert area, of course, they have to involve the Bedouin, those are locals. And if you go there, you will know that you'll be picked up by the local people, you'll be transferred by them, and you know who you're talking to. They're only served the vegetarian dish, then you can always talk to how they are involved in making those dishes. So that's why they won the category. Thank you, Kazu-san, for standing. Okay, and can I just go in order? Yes, can I, Marigo-san? You're a double winner, aren't you? Or triple? Oh my goodness. Oh, something good you're doing. We recognize Worley, but please let us know.
A friend of mine, first of all, happy birthday again. Masaru-san is a very good friend of mine, but that has nothing to do with the award that we're receiving tonight. A friend of mine who's an author said that if it's something that can be done easily, then it's not big enough for you. Ecotourism is very, very, very big. And the reason why it is so compelling for us is because we can never seem to fully achieve it. And so for someone who is engaged in the business as well as conservation, as well as community engagement, there's always something new to achieve, to do. And that's what makes ecotourism compelling. And that's why I'm still here after 28 years of joining 10 Knots once upon a time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and congratulations again. Okay, I had the eye contact with you. Okay, so it's your turn. So what makes you ecotourism a choice for you?
Good evening. My name is Haniel. I'm the Sustainability Manager for 10 Knots Group, the group that won 3 awards. And while our Director for Sustainability has been in the industry for more than 20 years, I am in the industry for just 6 years. Together with me is our sustainability officers who have been with us for less than a year, but they have been doing wonderful things for El Nido, Palawan, for the whole province of Palawan, which is also called the last ecological frontier of the Philippines. And every time our Director for Sustainability will introduce us to the experts around us, they would always say, "Wow, young." And we stand here today calling for each and every one of you to please invest in the youth. We won the ecotourism promotion category, and these days, digital marketing for our tourism destinations is very important. And the next generation is the experts for this field. And we truly respect all of the wisdom that we have surrounding us tonight, and we need that wisdom to guide us to making sure that the promotions that we do for all of our destinations are not only popular, but also is able to tell the right story, to take care of our destinations, and to make sure that the next generations after us will be able to experience the same beauty. Thank you very much.
Very much. Maybe here, you may not notice, but we get a lot of bees coming. It's attracting. Yes? It means that we are attractive or we are organic. But yes, but we also have a criterion on light pollution, especially on the lighting for outside. When you do, you have to do anywhere horizontal or downward. Otherwise, you are disturbing the nocturnal or possibly disturbing the biodiversity that your assets, right? But let us now go to Gentile from Japan. I'm Japanese, so I can talk in Japanese. We should do in English. Congratulations. And please let us know what you do as a Gentile. Yes.
It's a good opportunity to be here because so many nominees here and awardees here. And actually, I've been there, the 10 Knots mini rock and the La game before the pandemic, and I really loved it. So please keep in touch and exchange the information. And, and well, regarding to visit to Japan, the big cities like Tokyo and Osaka is very popular for the foreign tourists, but actually 67%, two-thirds of our land is covered by the forested mountains. And our land is surrounded by the sea. So actually the true value of Japan is the nature. So we would like to introduce and experience foreign tourists to the kind of the true Japan nature. Then we made the new digital brochure, which is called Explore Deeper. So please find it out and then visit Japan and stay longer and explore deeper with the Japanese locals. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And we have the double winner. And we also met in Sevilla, Spain. Yes?
Yeah.
But congratulations. Please tell us.
Okay, I'm glad to see you again. Yes. So, I'm very excited in this biodiversity area. I'm very happy to receive two department award. I'm from Korea, Cheongsan Island. The people that live in Cheongsan Island, so many people wanted to receive this award. But I think this award is not the end, the new start. But this travel mart is a good opportunity to learn about ecotourism and the variety practice. So I'm very thankful for you and AEN organization. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Now we have the Jeju, I think. Please come forward. Oh, yes, please. We have a translator. Please.
Thank you. I am speak Korean. 제주 생태관광협회 구지량입니다. 오늘 귀한 상을 주신 아시아 생태관광 네트워크에 큰 감사를 드립니다. 대한민국의 작은 섬 제주도에서 생태관광을 실천에 대해서 응원을 보내주셨다고 생각합니다. 앞으로도 잘 이어가 보겠습니다.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Choi Yang-gu, who is the chair of the Jeju Ecotourism Association. I would first like to express my sincere gratitude to the AEN for this valuable award. I view it as a show of support and encouragement for the small work we are doing on the beautiful island of Jeju in South Korea. I plead to continue the practice of sustainable ecotourism in the future.
저는 생태관광의 근본은 생명 존중과 성평등이라고 생각합니다. 또한 유엔 지속가능 목표 제5번이 성평등이며 생태관광을 하고 있는 우리는 이것을 실현할 책임이 있습니다. 후에 뒤돌아보면서 오늘의 이 자리가 좀 더 멋질 수 있다면 어떤 자세를 가져야 될지 이걸 깊이 같이 고민했으면 합니다.
I believe that the foundation of ecotourism lies in the respect of our forms of life. Also, the number 5 of UN Sustainability Development Goals is gender equality. And as practitioners and promoters of ecotourism, we have a responsibility to strive toward this goal. I hope that we can contemplate together what kind of world we should aim to create and what kind of legacy we would like to leave behind from this historic event.
제주생태관광협회가 오늘 받은 상이 생태관광의 환경 리더 상입니다. 오늘 제가 이 상을 정말로 감사하게 받음으로써 우리 생태관광이 생명 존중과 성평등의 시작을 알리는 혁신의 변화의 계기가 되기를 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
The award that Jeju Ecotourism Association received today is the Environmental Leadership Award, and I'm deeply honored to receive it. By accepting this award, I hope that it can serve as a starting point for our ecotourism community to embrace the values of respecting life and gender equality. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. We still have finalists. Our friend from Taiwan.
Yep.
Please tell us why you deserve this category award.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I am the president. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I am the president of Taiwan Ecotourism Association. My name is Yuri Guo. I would like to thank all the judges and all the friends from AEN. Actually, there is 18 country and areas situated in the tropical of Cancer. Taiwan is one of them. And along the island, it's only 140 kilometer wide, but we have the sea level from 0 meter high until 3952 meter high Jet Mountain, which is the highest peak in the east area. And down to the coast, so from 0 to 3952 to 0. Which is lots of abundance, natural resources, and human heritage. T play a platform to work with the government for the ecotourism policy and work with the travel conductors and work with the community to set up all the system for the environment sustainability and also the economic increasement. So thank you for the prize. And we were working harder and harder, looking forward to work with all of you to have the lots of efforts for the ecotourism. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you. Congratulations again. Last but not least, from Taiwan. Yes? Please tell us.
I am the very last, right? You have eye contact. I have eye contact too.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. And this is the farm owner, Jackie Zhou, Dr. Jackie Zhou, and I am the program planner, Hunter Lin. It's been a great honor to receive this award because our farm is 40 years old, and just recently we have this objection towards sustainability. And because our farm is relatively large, it's 120 hectares, so we start to have a watch on our environment. So we have a civilian program on our wild animal to watch their activities in the riverside and the forest. And we also implement this circular agriculture in our vegetable garden. And most importantly, we tell the story about local farmers and local fishermen. You know, if you want to conduct a friendly farming or friendly fish, it's so damn hard. So we start to use food to tell their story, and the whole process is a value-added process. So we use our design power to make the dining table so enjoyable, and tell the story of the farmer and fisherman. So the fishermen and the farmer, they increase their prestiges, and also the people from city, they enjoy the story and know what happened in this production area, and also we have this sale it with a good price. So the value-added process, everyone like our farm and the fishermen and the friendly farmer, they all have a financial income. So this is a very meaningful program that we designed. We are so happy, and on the way, we have gathered a lot of professionals like environmental educators, eco experts, and environmental experts. They all join us to create this kind of program. Like you and me, and today we together here, and we can go further. So thank you very much, and thank you for the judges to give us this kind of, and we are so welcome you to come to Taiwan Tourism Leisure Farm. Thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I'd like to call upon our AEN board members and international participants to come for the group photo with our...
Also, Dr. Mina Gabor.
Yes, of course.
Please join us. And while we have all the photo opportunities, the rest of our participants can enjoy the dinner, as they had been waiting for their dinner all this time. So apologies for that.
But it's
But please enjoy the dinner where we are all taking the photos. First of all, just the winners, please. Undersecretary.
two rows, I think. Board members and the back.
The winners will be on the ground, all the winners and all the board. Executive board, please. And Dr. Mina Gabor, please join us. Dr. Mina?
Yeah, Mina, where are you? Okay. There
Maybe Dr. Mina can stay in the ground so she can be seen.
You're here and you're never here.
Don't forget not to crop me. Just kidding. Thumbs up for everyone. Wave, everybody. Okay, then we can have photo opportunity per group winners. Thank you very much. With Dr. Gabor and Yusek Verna and Lazaro, please stay on stage if you will. With the respective winners, they will take turns on the stage while the rest of our participants are enjoying their dinner. We can have the photo opportunity now, if you will.
Winners. It's really up to you. I mean, just the winners? Okay, just the winners. Just the winners.
You can put up, but don't cover your face. All right, next group. Next group.
Thank you so much.
Please, you can take the stage.
Taiwan?
One by one. Or two by two. Or group. Okay, Taiwan. After Taiwan, then Malaysia, Tio, Albert Tio, and excuse me first. Let's give the stage to Korea next. Okay, next will be South Korea. Okay, South Korea group. Mihi in the middle, in the middle. At the very end will be Yusek and Masaru. Mihi, you in the middle, please. Thank you very much. Next, El Nido Ten Nuts group. Okay, next JNTO. Si Kogon ha. Ang si Kogon gusto kong makita ha. Okay, so thank you very much for the photo opportunity. And while everybody's having dinner, as we are running out of time, And now, to introduce the Undersecretary for her as a keynote speaker for this night, may we call on Mr. Ramil Baswell. Mr. Ramil Baswell, to introduce our keynote speaker, guest of honor for tonight, although she has been in the stage, but please, Ramil, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Susan. Good evening, everyone, to our distinguished guests. And I'd like to reintroduce one of our hardworking undersecretary in the Department of Tourism, who has been with us since day one of this event. Please welcome on the stage Undersecretary Verna Covar Bensuceso.
Thank you very much and a pleasant evening to all of you here today. On behalf of the Department of Tourism and Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco, our warmest greetings and congratulations to the International School for Sustainable Tourism under the leadership of our very own former Secretary, Dr. Mina T. Gabor, for the successful hosting of this first ever International Ecotourism and Travel Mart. As our world's ecological balance remains at stake because of the various environmental challenges that we are facing today, this week's program has served as a platform for learning about best practices in ecotourism across our different countries, new innovations and less carbon footprint initiatives in growing tourism. Our thanks and congratulations go to ISST for pioneering this very first Green Travel Mart. And we also extend our thanks to Masaru-san, happy birthday, and to the Asian Ecotourism Network for choosing the Philippines to host this very first International Ecotourism Awards, and for recognizing businesses in nature-based destinations which reflect internationally recognized green standards that combine nature, culture, in balance and in its infrastructural design, innovation, and management while addressing today's sustainable development challenges. The stars of tonight are actually our esteemed awardees and recipients of the Ecotourism Awards. You are the living gems of our ecotourism industry, and it is our fervent hope that this would encourage more tourism enterprises all over the world to take on our shared responsibility to grow a more sustainable tourism industry and become game changers in the way we do business today. In one of the talks earlier, it was somebody said that the world has been given an opportunity to reboot and to reset. And as our travelers now look for more immersive and more nature-based and outdoor experiences, so must our industry reboot and reset. So this is really a golden opportunity for all our ecotourism warriors and champions out there. Tourism is at its most exciting time today, as revenge travel and pent-up demand are paving the way for the industry's strong comeback across the world. While resilience is an inherent characteristic of our tourism industry, surviving even the most difficult and challenging of crises, we cannot be remiss in our responsibility as stewards of our own destinations. So the DOT is one with the ISST and the AEN and all of you represented here today in our collective quest to drive awareness and support for the continued fostering of authentic tourism. We hope that the future will open up more doors for networking opportunities between and among our countries and all our stakeholders. Apart from the nuggets of experience and wisdom we have collected in our minds over the many different ecotourism sessions during the forum, I think the most important value that we will carry is the friendships and the networks that we have forged here today. That is a very, very precious thing that we must carry with us and take advantage of as we look forward to the future. So please allow me to also take this opportunity to congratulate all of you here today for being our ecotourism champions and responsible stewards of this world. Through your efforts and your commitment, we look forward to a truly authentic ecotourism for our visitors and our guests now and for future generations. So please enjoy your dinner. Maraming salamat. And from the Department of Tourism, we say mabuhay. Magandang gabi.
Thank you very much, Undersecretary Verna. You had been such a workhorse for ecotourism the past 4 days yourself. And we hope to see more winners from the Philippines. Please, next year, we will open again, actually this year, we will open again the competition and the awarding will be next year. So we will stay in touch. You have given us your business cards. Earlier, we had a raffle draw, and then some of you gave us your business cards, but please get in touch with any of our AEN directors here and give us your business cards so you can be invited and become member of the Asian Ecotourism Network. And each one of you here is in fact an ecotourism champion. Thank you very much. So actually, that's the last of our ceremonies tonight. Enjoy your dinner, and maybe we can have some more pleasant music and the last of the networking for tonight's program. Thank you. Maraming salamat po. Good evening. While you're having dinner, maybe we can enjoy some video that is going to be shown by the Tourism Promotions Board. This video was taken, I think, by no less than our TPB COO, if I'm not mistaken. She took this herself, and this was in the Aloginsan Boho River in Cebu, which is actually been mentored and trained by no less than one of our directors of the Asian Ecotourism Network, Boboy Costas. So please enjoy the video. Thank you.
Mayong adlaw. I'm Cristina Garcia Frasco, the Secretary of Tourism. I'm speaking to you from my home province of Cebu. In Cebu, tourism forms the lifeblood of our economy. It is the bedrock upon which the lives of millions of Cebuanos have depended for their livelihood. In Cebu, the culture of tourism is introduced to us from a very young age. A love of nature, an appreciation for our culture and heritage, and an awareness of the importance of preserving our natural environs. That also leads to this intense sense of pride of being Cebuano. When I was asked by the Manila Bulletin to give a talk on how sustainable tourism has changed the game and will continue to change the game for tourism, I thought of Cebu, particularly the municipality of Aloginsan, which has developed a very successful sustainable tourism initiative together with a community that has been recognized worldwide. I'm here in the Boho River, where the municipality of Aloginsan, in coordination with the Boho Aloginsan Ecotourism Association, runs a Boho River cruise. This initiative was founded in 2009. 13 years later, it continues to thrive and give back to the community. By way of the Boho River Cruise, the municipality of Aloginsan and Baitas has been able to demonstrate theories of sustainability that are often difficult to implement. but they have shown us that if you have strong tourism governance, it is totally possible to be able to develop ecotourism community-based initiatives that will last for a long time and benefit the community in turn. On the aspect of tourism governance, the local government unit initially reached out to the community to give them an opportunity to appreciate the Bohol River as well as to be able to harness it as a source of livelihood through tourism. They started out with capability building seminars and education initiatives that allowed the community to fully appreciate all the components of the Bohol River, from its varieties of mangrove, various species of birds, as well as marine life. Having a strengthened tourism governance has also allowed the community to be able to govern itself in terms of running the Bohol River. Prior to the development of this initiative in 2009, the Baita says that the residents of this area polluted the river, cut down the mangroves, hunted wildlife, and threatened the marine resources in the river. However, after persistent efforts by the local government unit in partnership with the community at educating the residents on the importance of preserving the natural resources in the area and utilizing the area in a sustainable way, these very persons and their families are now the ones who act as stewards of the Bohol River. This only goes to show that when sustainability is adopted as a way of life, it can lead to tourism that is transformative and regenerative. Here in the Bohol River, they have also demonstrated food security as a way of life. They grow their own food, which they then cook and serve to the guests that come here. The community is made up of farmers and fishermen, and by way of using food security as a way of life, they're able to support the livelihood of the area and give the community an appreciation for the preservation of nature as a source for the food that they grow. Waste management is also a very important component of the maintenance of this area. They use organic materials as well as minimize the use of plastic and ensure that the waste that they generate is as minimal as possible so as not to negatively affect the environs in the area. On the aspect of tourism as a social enterprise, it has greatly benefited the community because it has allowed members of this community to appreciate the necessity of preserving the natural resources of the area to be able to sustain the life cycle of the tourist destination. As a matter of fact, as early as when they started this initiative in 2009, they have already strictly implemented the carrying capacity of the area that has also allowed them to be able to closely manage and regulate the area itself so that it is not overdeveloped or overused. As an economic enterprise, livelihoods have blossomed from the Bohol River cruise, from those that supply the food to those that supply the materials that are used as they serve their guests, from the fishermen themselves who have now become tour guides in the area, as well as the farmers who assist in ensuring that there is always an available supply of food to serve the guests. Most importantly, the treatment of tourism as an ecological enterprise has greatly benefited the Bohol River cruise because this initiative has now been around for 13 years and is only growing stronger even coming out of the pandemic, having already received at least 50,000 visitors since our borders reopened. Despite the growing number of tourists that come to the area, they're able to ensure a close regulation of the scheduling of the visits so that the carrying capacity is never breached and that the environment is not negatively impacted. To ensure that this initiative lasts for a long, long time, they have begun the institutionalization of this sustainable development practices through education. The members of the local community act as tour guides and are well versed in all of the species of natural resources that are here. And they pay it forward by educating the public and ensuring that the public also gains a true appreciation for the natural resources that are here. And it is this cycle of education that ensures a continued appreciation for the necessity of sustainable tourism development practices. On the part of the Department of Tourism, sustainable tourism has always been the bedrock of tourism development in the country. As a matter of fact, Republic Act number 9593, or the Tourism Act of the Philippines, stipulates that the state recognizes sustainable tourism development as integral to national socio-economic development efforts. The state also seeks to promote a tourism industry that is ecologically sustainable, responsible, participative, culturally sensitive, economically viable, and ethically and socially equitable for local communities. Under the Marcos administration, we have begun the work of ensuring that sustainable tourism development practices continue. We are now in the process of reconfiguring the accreditation standards for accommodation services to ensure that we incorporate incentives for sustainable tourism development practices as well as green practices in accommodation establishments. We are also launching the Philippine Tourism Awards to ensure that we give recognition to enterprises that promote sustainable tourism within various sectors of the tourism industry. Through this, we will encourage even more members of the tourism industry to have an appreciation for the necessity of sustaining tourism destinations for the long term. We have also already launched the Philippine Experience, a cultural, heritage, and arts caravan that will take our tourists through our 16 regions and give them an appreciation not only of our tourist destinations, but all the other components of these destinations that make the Filipino brand unique, such as our products, the work of our artisans and makers, our food, our fashion, and the like. In this manner, we are able to give not only our tourists, but also various communities from all over the Philippines an appreciation of the importance of ensuring that we take care of each and every single component of a tourist destination. The Department of Tourism, in coordination with our regional offices, will be visiting our various provinces, cities, and municipalities beginning next year to be able to lend the expertise and assistance of the department in conducting cultural mapping activities, heritage mapping, as well as to conduct an inventory of all the products, food, as well as other components of tourist destinations in certain areas to be able to equalize tourism promotion and development nationwide. The Philippine Experience was inspired by the Suruy-Suruy Sugbo here in the province of Cebu, which has allowed all the local government units of the province of Cebu to develop their individual tourist destinations and to maximize domestic tourism by introducing a multi-dimensional experience to our tourists. That has also further developed the culture of tourism in our various local government units, as the community is heavily involved in the development of the tourist destination as well as the other components of the same, including the promotion and development of its food and gastronomy offerings, its products, the work of our makers and artisans, and the like. As the lead coordinator for environment and climate change in the ASEAN National Tourism Organizations, the Department of Tourism continues to ensure that sustainability is at the forefront of tourism development. As a matter of fact, the Philippine Tourism Manual on Climate Change has been produced through the initiative of the Department of Tourism as a guide for how we are able to address the challenges of climate change while ensuring that tourism continues to develop here in the Philippines. The contribution of the tourism industry to our Philippine economy has been immense. Prior to the pandemic, it contributed more than 12.8% of our gross domestic product, or more than 2.5 trillion pesos to our economy. Of course, the pandemic has devastated the industry. However, we are now in the period of recovery. Having breached our initial target of 1.7 million tourists, we are now at over 2 million tourists that have come into the Philippines, and domestic tourism flourishes across our country. Visitor receipts are now at 100.7 billion pesos, further demonstrating the impact that tourism can have in the economic resurgence of the Philippines. With President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. having identified tourism as a major pillar for economic recovery, the Department of Tourism has identified 7 main objectives upon which it shall anchor all its programs and plans, the bedrock of which is sustainable tourism. First, the improvement of tourism infrastructure and accessibility. Second, cohesive and comprehensive digitalization and connectivity. Third, we plan to enhance the overall tourist experience. Fourth, the equalization of tourism product development and promotion. Fifth, the diversification of our portfolio through multidimensional tourism. Sixth, the maximization of domestic tourism. And seventh, the strengthening of tourism governance through collaboration with local government units, the national government, as well as private stakeholders here and abroad. The next few years post-pandemic will focus on recovery programs and policies in tourism that will not only promote pandemic resilience, but also advocate for sustainable development. Indeed, instilling this culture of tourism would entail a paradigm shift among all of us in the public and private sectors alike. While tourism numbers do play a role in measuring the success of any initiatives of government towards their tourism industry, more important is an emphasis on the importance of striking a balance between business opportunities and our social responsibility to take care of the destinations and resources bestowed upon us. That is our unique mandate in tourism, to both sell the destination as well as to preserve it for the long term. To ensure that the beauty of our country remains while people are still able to enjoy a unique Philippine travel experience. We would like our stakeholders to find ways with us to make our natural attractions even better than before. We invite our stakeholders to collaborate with us to be able to ensure the preservation of our natural attractions while ensuring its full development through institutional changes to strengthen it for the long term. We want our tourists to enjoy their travel and make it more meaningful by leaving a positive impact on the destination and host communities. Thus, we encourage everyone present here today to be our partners in this endeavor. I have high hopes that this forum will give all of us a better perspective on the necessity of sustainable tourism, not only for the urgent need for us to recover for the adverse impacts of the pandemic, but also for the long-term resilience and success of the tourism sector. Our eventual goal is to make tourism a powerful pillar for economic resurgence while championing the preservation and enrichment of the environment for future generations. Rest assured that we will continue our mission to herald the Philippines and the Filipino brand to the world and to ensure the continued sustainability of our islands. Daghang salamat kaninyong tanan.
thank you very much. That was actually our Secretary of Tourism. I stand corrected. It was not the TPB COO, but our Secretary of Tourism. So are you enjoying your dinner? Thank you again for ACB for this wonderful diversified dinner of the ASEAN countries' dishes. So thank you very much for this sumptuous dinner. Shameless plug for all the Philippine ecotourism champions. Please, I'm your Philippine representative for AEN, so kindly contact me if you wish to join the awards for next year. And also, of course, join AEN. Now is your time to shine and be recognized also around the world. So please join AEN, our Asian Ecotourism Network, and also, of course, be recognized in their next International Ecotourism Awards. Okay, so is our Tivoli group ready? Now, are you ready? Okay, another exciting number, the last but not the least. I'm so proud of this group because we visited them in 2018. And in fact, I'm triple proud because they won the Green Destinations Top 100, 2016, 2017, and 2018. This year, you'll be running again toward certification, right? Okay. Without further ado, please welcome and give a round of applause to our Tivoli dancers.
Yêu là một mơ bé sao cô ta ba tu đi đi cô nó mà giờ nan đi đi cô nu mà sẽ cứ yun cả là vợ đi cô tu đi giờ cô nu mà cái mông là cô toàn năm cùng cái đi đi để